Charles Oliveira at 145 pounds for the belt. We talk about the possibility right here, right now. This is your boy, JG. Good morning. Exaggeration experience. Let's go. Like I said before, y'all, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy, JG, Exaggeration Experience. In this video, I'm going to break down a hypothetical. Now, typically, I don't do hypothetical situations, but this one's pretty good. In a recent statement, Charles Oliveira said, listen, if I got to go down to 45 and I got a chance at the belt off rip, I'll definitely do that. If I got to climb the ladder and go up to 170 pounds for the belt off rip, I'll do that. Here's why the first statement is significant. We know that, as it stands right now, Alexander Volkanovski does not have an opponent for UFC 272 Saturday, March 5th. I did a video yesterday that dropped that talked about the possibilities. This is not one that I thought about. So shout out to Oliveira. Shout out to, I'm going to put the Twitter quote in the video, but shout out to them. I don't know, I can't think of their damn name right now, but asking the question, or at least being in a position to being provided that information about Charles Oliveira possibly coming down to 145 pounds to challenge for the belt against Alexander Volkanovski. Now, I want to give my prediction for a hypothetical fight on the front end. We know that there are several opponents that Oliveira has fought who have either gone up or gone down. The main one that comes to mind is when he fought Max Holloway. He got knocked out in the first round. Obviously, Max Holloway has fought Volkanovski twice, lost, so to speak. But in a fight for the 145-pound belt, Oliveira versus Alexander Volkanovski, I think that Oliveira walks through Volkanovski, just walks through him. Volkanovski's dope, good fighter, tough, rugby background, underrated leg kicks, patient boxing, mixes it up well. He has good power for the division. All those things are what make him a complete fighter and a good champion. But Oliveira is he's a different dude. The size advantage that he had over Poirier, I see it translating to another division at 145 pounds. Even him cutting the additional weight, he still would be a big ass problem in there for a guy like Volkanovski. Now, that's the breakdown that I have. Oliveira just too much, too big. But will this fight happen? I don't know. I'm for it. Ever since Max Holloway pulled out of UFC 272 with an injury undisclosed, it's been kind of quiet, except for Henry Cejudo's Twitter has been pretty active, begging for opportunities. Nobody's checking for that. Shout out to Cejudo. But I had not entertained the prospect of a 55er coming down to challenge for that belt. Oliveira would be, I think, a great opponent, individual, provided the opportunity to come down and fight for that belt. I really do. I think that'd be dope to see. And why not? Because, your other options are limited. Check out the other video. I'll put it in this one. Your options are limited otherwise. And there's precedence for this, right? You looked at TJ Dillashaw, your current 135-pound champion at the time, come down and wait to fight Henry Cejudo. Shout out to Cejudo, came out twice in one video. That's too bad. And got his head lopped off. You see these cats who, Conor McGregor, he double champed up. Amanda, she was double champed up. So there's precedence for this. I'm just gonna go out and say this. I actually hope this happens. I hope they say that, Oliveira, you gonna put some shit on Twitter and you gonna say that, you can get it done. I hope they give him the chance. Go down, away. You had Max Holloway, right? He went up, he fought Dustin Poirier for the belt, 155 pounds. Came up short, but that was a 145-pound champion coming up the ladder to fight Dustin Poirier. There's precedence. I want to see it happen. So yeah, Charles Oliveira, Alexander Volkanovski for the 145-pound strap, your current 155-pound champion against your current 145-pound champion for that belt. That's a great fight. It makes sense. I think that Volkanovski gets destroyed. Shout out to him. Shout out to Australia. But it will be compelling and it would do numbers because of, obviously, you have two champions fighting, semi-short notice, and it's a compelling fight. And that will be a more name notable fight than any other fight that I presented in my previous video. Whether you're talking about Sandhagen moving up, whether you're talking about step aside money or some kind of run through with Chikanze and Cater or whatever the case may be, or just scrapping the bout and waiting because you really want the trilogy, who knows? But Charles Oliveira coming down and weight from 55 to 45 to challenge for the belt, I'm for that. But let me know what you guys think. Those are my thoughts on it. This is your boy JG, Exaggeration Experience. Like, subscribe, bell icon for notification. We out.